Introducing on his way to the ring area, the current international heavyweight champion from Dorchester, New Brunswick, weighing 236 pounds, Leo Burke. And his opponent and challenger in this match, making his way to the ring area from New Orleans, weighing 237 pounds, Rotten Ron Starr. The referee for this match is Bernie Richard.
Well, this is the one that Rotten Ron Starr has been whining about, the one that he has been complaining incessantly about, his title shot. The moment has arrived for Rotten Ron Starr as he and Leo Burke prepare to do battle for the International Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. The action ready to go here at the York Arena in Fredericton. The bell has sounded, and the fans are into it right away. Leo Burke defending his title here against Rotten Ron Starr. And you know, these two have carried a grudge now over several years, and you never know what's going to happen when they get together into the ring. Leo Burke, the champion, being backed up now. And we'd like to take a moment to thank Steve Casey, the British Empire champion, for stopping by at the interview table. And now we welcome Frenchie Martin, manager of the Spoiler.
Manager of the greatest wrestler ever to hit the Maritimes anywhere in the world, you know that. You know, the Spoiler's been known to put his mask against a lot of belts, and you know the result. He's won all of them. I'm wondering, I'm looking at Leo Burke and all the Maritimers that are so proud of him. I don't see anything in the wrestler, because otherwise I'd be managing him. But I don't understand why he has such a popularity here in the Maritimes. Do you have any reason for that?
Well, I think you just have to look at the piece of leather and paraphernalia that was around his waist, the International Heavyweight Wrestling Championship belt.
I understand.
I think that says it all right there.
Who
Leo
did he
Burke.
fight? Who did he fight yet? I
Truly.
brought the Spoiler in just for Leo Burke and the likes of the Beast, all those proud Maritimer wrestlers that are here. I'll tell you one thing. Their ego is so big they have to put their head in one room and their body in another room. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, the Spoiler's going to take care of all of them.
Well, right now it's Rotten Ron Starr's turn, but I will concur, Frenchie Martin, that the Spoiler looked most impressive as he disposed of tough boy Eddie Watts. What many fans are concerned about, though, I can tell you right now, is not necessarily the Spoiler, but the tendency of a manager like yourself to interfere from outside the ring.
Well, I'm very disappointed in your thinking, because I am one of the greatest managers, if not the greatest, and I don't have to interfere in the Spoiler's business. Otherwise, I wouldn't manage him. I'd manage the guy. You know, I'd manage myself. I brought the Spoiler because I know he'll make a fool out of all of these wrestlers if you get bums like Leo Burke. An ugly-looking face. I mean, I understand they have followers. The guys are from the Maritime. They should get, the people behind them. But there's got to be, it's got to make sense. They have no chance at all against the Spoiler. Talking about 275 pounds of pure, breathing, athletic. The best, I know it. Forget Harley Race, forget even Dino Bravo. We're talking about a new ball game with the Spoiler here.
Well, Frenchie Martin, let's get your thoughts on this International Heavyweight Championship match. Ron Starr in against Leo Burke, and right now Starr with the upper hand coming down on the neck area of Leo Burke. Here's a pin attempt. Count of two before Burke is able to kick out.
Well, I must admit that Ron Starr is a very, very good wrestler. But there's one thing with the Spoiler. We're not going to take any prisoners. Every one of the wrestlers that are going to face the Spoiler are going to be a victim. Victimized by the Spoiler.
It's almost as though Frenchie Martin has a one-track mind when it comes to the Spoiler.
Well, you know, I invested a lot of money in him. I invested a lot of thinking. I waited for his phone call for a long time. But he's here now. You saw him on TV. And let me tell you, the greater things ahead of time. Leo Burke, I don't know how long his luck can last, but one thing is for sure, it's going to end when he meets the spoiler. And you know, at the same time, I see that big Englishman here, Casey.
Steve Casey.
He's not from Quebec, I can tell you that.
The British Empire champion, and I think he's a great wrestler, a fantastic individual.
He better be, because we have ideas for him, too, against the spoiler. Look at Leo Burke. Look at Leo Burke. Ron Starr will probably take the belt right here on TV.
Well, Ron Starr has been after that belt for quite some time. He's been making no secret of his ambition to regain the International Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. And he's going after Leo Burke in a big way here at the York Arena.
You know why he's been after it for a long time? Because Leo Burke is a coward, like most of the wrestlers from the Maritimes anyway.
Now, hold on a second, Frenchie. Leo Burke has never backed down from a challenge, never backed down from a fight. Always been willing to put the belt on the line. Here he is giving Ron Starr that chance. I don't think you can criticize him for that.
Yeah, well, you know the kind of money that Ron Starr had to put up, though. But let me tell you, I'm waiting for the day that Leo Burke's going to come right here on TV and be the proud Maritimer that he claims to be, with all his Maritimer friends and families and everything that he has here going for him, and say, yes, I will take on the spoiler. Then he will impress me, and then the spoiler will impress him.
Well, I think Leo Burke would only be too happy to face the spoiler somewhere down the road. Of course,
he doesn't
Leo
look
Burke,
too happy in there now. He's got enough problem with Ron Starr,
Leo
I think.
Burke, I will admit, does have some more immediate business to finish off. That, of course, is Ron Starr, the #1 contender for that International Heavyweight Wrestling Championship belt. And now Burke is coming down with the right knee. And, oh, Ron Starr felt that one.
But look at Leo Burke. He's got no finish. The guy doesn't have it. He's been a great wrestler. I've seen he's had a successful tour of Japan. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I've brought the man who's going to make a nightmare for all of them. Spoil all their dreams. The spoiler, 275 pounds. And you saw him in action. Walking the ropes. The guy's a marvel.
Here's Leo Burke coming back against Rotten Ron Starr.
That was a close fist right there, as you noticed. Leo Burke can't read. Look at that, close fist again.
Leo Burke throwing left and right.
That's not wrestling, that's boxing.
Leo Burke unloading on Rotten Ron Starr, who's down on the mat once again. Here's a neck breaker, and Starr goes down. Pin attempt, 1, 2. Starr is able to roll out. Leo Burke looking to hang on to that International Championship belt. Here's Burke.
Rod and Ron, you must admit, is definitely a champion material.
Burke slamming Starr, and he hit the referee, Bernie Richard.
That's another guy that shouldn't even be in the ring, that Bernie Richard.
Richard seems dazed. I think he caught the boot of Ron Starr. And now Starr has run into Richard again. 2 accidental collisions.
Now look at Ron Gauguin coming in.
Referee Ron Gauguin is out to check on Bernie Richard as Burke and Starr do battle in the ring.
Look at Burke holding the trunks. He's holding the trunks.
Here's Burke with a count on Starr. Obviously, this has gone longer than 3. And again, Bernie Richard gets belted. That's 3 times in the same match.
There's no business in the ring. Come on, count. New champion.
There's a count of 2. Ron Gauguin is in counting now. Ron Gauguin has taken over refereeing this match. Leo Burke and Ron Starr going at it for the International Championship. I don't know if Ron Gauguin can just step in like that as far as a sanctioned championship match is concerned.
I say no, he can't. But I'm sure in the Maritime it will be accepted, naturally. World Grand Prix Wrestling. I'll remember this for the rest of my, but you guys will remember me.
Well,
because this international belt will be coming with the spoiler and I when we leave the Maritime.
We'll have to
proud Maritimers or not.
We'll have to sort the situation out as far as the referees go. 1, 2, 3. And Rotten Ron Starr has defeated Leo Burke, although
I told you.
I can't be sure about the legalities involved.
What legality? What do you mean legality?
Starr is holding the International Championship belt.
Ron Gauguin, what is he doing in there?
I'm not sure, I mentioned it earlier, I'm not sure if Ron Gauguin was in a position to come in and substitute
Well, I'll
for
tell
Bernie
you what,
Richard.
it's too bad for Rotten Ron because the spoiler is here for that belt and he'll take it. And that's all I have to say anyway.
Leo Burke is now talking with the officials as Rotten Ron Starr waves his finger in the air proclaiming that he's number one. Now the belt is being taken away. Ron Gauguin claiming that Starr was holding the ropes when the pin cover was made. So we've got everything up in the air here. Promoter Emil Dupre is joining us, and Emil, try to set this situation straight.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't like to butt into matches or anything like that, you know. But at this point in time, I think we'll have to. I'll have to get in there or get to the people and hold up that belt, because he didn't really win that belt fair and square, and there's no way, no how that he's going to keep that belt.
Well, not only did he not win it fair and square, but we also have the issue of the second referee. We'll be right back.